In case of emergency, this is the plenary hall exit plan. For guests situated at the rostrum, the nearest exits are at the north and south rostrum. For occupants at the first floor and front rows of the VIP gallery, the north, south, and main entrance exits are available. For occupants at the VIP gallery, the main entrance and north and south VIP exits are available. For occupants at the second floor gallery, there are exits available at both sides. For occupants at the third floor gallery, there are available exits at the east and west sides.
Ano lang ganito? Or Good afternoon, everyone. This session is now called to order. Everyone or everybody is now requested to please stand for the singing of the national anthem.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiging, sa manlulupit, di ka masisingil. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong baghang, may nilang ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na naglilingling. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa ay magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng maraming pagsikat, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya dapat may mga ating at mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Please remain standing for prayer from Congressperson Florida Rita E. Robes, Lone District of San Jose del Monte City.
Let us all bow our heads for a prayer. Dear Almighty and eternal God, we humbly invoke your presence and guidance as this esteemed body convenes for the week to address the challenges facing our nation and its people. We would like to thank you for your many and abundant blessings. We know that your Holy Spirit guides and directs us. Please grant us the wisdom to discern what is right and just, the courage to pursue the common good, and the compassion to uplift the marginalized and vulnerable among us. May our deliberations be marked by civility, cooperation, and a shared commitment to progress. Bless each member of this Congress with clarity of thought and purity of intention, that together we may strive to create a better future for all. May we gather here today with open minds and compassionate hearts, seeking wisdom and understanding as we embark on the important work ahead. Let us be guided by respect for one another, mindful of the diverse perspective and experiences we bring to this assembly. May our deliberation be fruitful, our decisions just, and our actions bring positive impact to those we serve. As we close another session period before the Holy Week, I want to thank this opportunity to honor the death and resurrection of our dear Lord Savior, Jesus Christ. Let us celebrate the Lenten season with prayers and reflection, and to our dear Muslim brothers and sisters who are also partaking the Ramadan to join us all in prayers to become better version of ourselves and draw us closer to our faith, and to always put the grace and mercy of our most benevolent Creator in the center of our service to the people. Let this be the driving force that strengthens and unites us of all of us, be more selfless and compassionate to the Filipino nation. All of this we live and pray in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.
Maraming salamat, Representative Robes. The Secretary General is directed to call the roll of members, please.
Roll call of members. Honorable Representatives. Abalos. Abante. Abunda. Acharon. Asidre. Acop. Adyong. Advincula. Agarao. Alba. Albano. Almario. Almonte. Alonte. Alvarez Jose. Alvarez Mercedes. Alvarez Pantaleon. Amante. Amatong. Ang. Angara. Aquino. Aquino Magsaysay. Arbison. Arenas, Arrogancia, Asistio, Ataide, Aumentado, Balindong, Barba, Barbers, Baronda, Barzaga, Baskug, Bautista, Bautista Lim, Benitez, Bernos, Billones, Biron, Bolilia, Bondok, Bongalon, Bordado, Bosita, Briones, Brosas, Buhain, Bulut Begtang, Bustos, Cabredo, Cagas, Kahayan Uy, Calderon, Calixto, Campos, Kawagdan, Cardema, Cari, Castro France, Castro Jane, Celeste, Chan, Chato, Chua, Shungalao, Ko Angelica Natasha, Ko Elizaldi, Ko Pilar, Ko Juanco Jaime Eduardo Mark, Ko Juanco Mark, Colada, Coliantes, Corvera, Cruz Ambrosio, Cruz Ricardo, Cua, Quaresma, Dagoop, Dalipe, Dalog, Dayanghirang, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor, Del Mar, De Los Santos, Dimaporo Muhammad Khalid, Dimaporo Siti Amina, Junicio, Domingo, Duavit, Dohali, Duterte, D. Faustino Ino, D. Faustino Michael Carlos, D. Ian Paul, Ecleo, Emano, Enverga, Escudero, Espares, Espina, Estrella, Udela, Fariñas, Fernandez, Ferrer Antonio, Ferrer Juliet Marie, Flores, Fortes, Frasco, Fresnedi, Fuentebella, Galeos, Garcia Albert, Garcia Dante, Garcia Jose Arturo, Garcia Maria Angela, Garcia Pablo John, Garcia Vincent, Guardiola, Garin, Gasataya, Gato, Go Ed Christopher, Go Mark, Goles, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Neptali, Gonzales Sandro, Goriseta, Gico, Gintu, Gulias, Gutierrez, Haresco, Hataman, Hernandez, Herrera, Horibata, Javier, Ko Olga, Ko Ricardo, Ko Wilton, Konghun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lacson Noel, Lagman, Lagon Daphne, Lagon Sunny, Lara, Lazatin, Lee, Legarda, Libanan, Limkay Chong, Loyola, Luistro, Lumayag, Macapagal Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Magsino, Malapitan, Mangawang, Manikis, Manuel, Maranyon, Marcoleta, Marcos, Mariano Hernandez, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Mastura, Matibag, Matugas, Mendoza, Mercado, Mercado Revilla, Miguel, Momo, Morden, Nava, Nisay, Nograles Juan Fidel Felipe, Nograles Margarita, Nolasco, Uaminal, Olaso, Olivares, Ongchuan, Ordanes, Ortega, Oano Dizon, Padiernos, Paduano, Paglas, Palma, Panaligan, Pancho, Panotes, Pascual, Peña, Pimentel, Plaza, Pleito, Primicia Sagabas, Pumaren, Puno, Kimbo, Rama, Rehencia, Remulla, Revilla Brian, Revilla Ramon Jolo, Reyes, Rilio, Rivera, Robes, Rodriguez Eulogio, Rodriguez Rufus, Roman, Romero, Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdo, Romulo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sakaluran, Salceda, Sali, Salimbangon, Salo, Santos, Saulug, Silverio, Singson Richelle, Singson Ronald, Singson Nihan, Solon, Suwan, Swansing Horacio, Swansing Micael Angela, Suarez, Talyado, Tamayo, Tambunting, Tan Joseph, Tan Keith Micah, Tan Reynolds Michael, Tan Samir, Tan Stephen James, Tan Tambut, Tan Chay, Tanwatko, Tariela, Teodoro, Teves, Tiangco, Tieng, Tolentino, Tulfo Erwin, Tulfo Jocelyn, Tulfo Ralph Wendell, Tupas, Tutor, T, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Uy, Valeriano, Valmayor, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velasco, Veloso Tuazon, Vergara, Versosa, Villa, Villafuerte Luis Raymond, Villafuerte Miguel Luis, Villanueva, Villar, Villarasa Suarez, Villarica, Violago, Yamsuan, Yap Christian Tel, Yap Christopherson, Yap Edvig, Yap Eric, U Divina Grace, U Jazel Victoria, Yulo, Zamora Amparo Maria, Zamora Maria Carmen, Zamora Isabel Maria, Zubiri. Mr. Speaker, the roll call shows that 216 members responded to the call.
Maraming salamat. With 216 members responding to the call, the chair declares the presence of a quorum. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for the deferment of the approval of journals of the previous session.
Is there no objection? The chair hears none. The deferment of the journal is hereby approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we now proceed with the reference of business and request that the Secretary General be directed to read the titles of the bills and resolutions on first reading, as well as communications and committee reports.
Is there an objection? The chair hears none. The Secretary General is directed to read the titles of the bills, resolutions on first reading, as well as communications and committee reports for the referral of the appropriate committees.
Reference of business. Bills on first reading. House Bill 10092, converting Summer National School of Arts and Trade in Taft Eastern Samar into Eastern Samar Polytechnic State College by Representative Libanan.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill 10093, converting the extension office of the LTO in Huyang, Eastern Samar, into a regular LTO district office by Representative Libanan.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill 10106, instituting a comprehensive national care plan to encourage cooperation, accountability, and research for the education and support of persons with autism by Representative Marcos.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 10107, establishing a centralized database for senior citizens by Representative Marcos.
To the Committee on Senior Citizens.
House Bill 10108, establishing the Bukidnon Sports Academy and Training Center in Valencia City, Bukidnon by Representative Roque.
To the Committee on Youth and Sports Development.
House Bill 10109, increasing the monthly social pension of senior citizens by Representatives Castro France, Brosas, and Manuel.
To the Committee on Senior Citizens.
House Bill 10119, prohibiting producers and manufacturers of baby food from adding sugar to their products by Representative Remulla.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 10120, strengthening the adoption of stray and impounded animals, providing incentives by Representative Remulla.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill 10121, providing for the establishment of a digital prison record system by the Bucor and the BJMP by Representative Remulla.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Bill 10126, increasing the amount of damages for death caused by a crime of quasi-delict by Representative Nograles Margarita.
To the Committee on Revision of Laws.
House Bill 10127, conferring upon provincial governors and city and municipal mayors appropriate civil service eligibility under certain circumstances by Representative Nograles Margarita.
To the Committee on Appropriations. Teka muna. Session suspended. Saan na ba? Ano? Balik tayo sa 11. So you read 11. Session resume. Secretary General, please proceed.
House Bill 10127, conferring upon provincial governors and city and municipal mayors the appropriate civil service eligibility under certain circumstances by Representative Nograles Margarita.
To the Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulation.
House Bill 10128, to promote responsible driving and establish fair accountability for road safety incidents and violations of traffic laws and regulations by Representative Abalos.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill 10129, declaring March 17 of every year as Homonhon Landing Day, a special non-working holiday in the province of Eastern Samar in commemoration of Ferdinand Magellan's landing in Homonhon by Representative Libanan.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill 10130, declaring November 9 of every year a special non-working holiday in the province of Eastern Samar in commemoration of its founding anniversary to be known as Eastern Samar Day by Representative Libanan.
To the Committee on Local Government.
House Bill 10131, declaring March 10 of every year a special non-working holiday for the women judges in the judiciary to be known as the National Day of Philippine Women Judges by Representative Rodriguez Rufus.
To the Committee on Revision of Laws.
House Bill 10137, upgrading salary grades of public school teachers to salary grade 15 and teaching personnel in higher education to salary grade 16 by Representative Marquez.
To the Committee on Appropriations.
House Bill 10138, upgrading the classification of the Land Transportation District Office in Calapan City, Oriental Mindoro, from Class D to Class B by Representative Padaligan.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill 10139, separating the Molino Elementary School, Pag-asa Extension in Barangay Molino 5, Bacoor City, Cavite, from Molino Elementary School, converting it into an independent elementary school to be known as Pag-asa Elementary School by Representatives Mercado Revilla, Revilla Bryan, and Revilla Ramon Jolo.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill 10140, converting the Southern Luzon State University, Catanawan Extension Campus in Catanawan, Quezon, into regular campus of the Southern Luzon State University to be known as the Southern Luzon State University, Catanawan Campus by Representative Arrogancia.
To the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
House Bill 10141, establishing breast milk collection, pasteurization, and storage facility in Calamba City, Laguna, to be known as Calamba City Breast Milk Bank by Representative Hernandez.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 10143, instituting the Charter of the National Library of the Philippines, reorganizing its structure, defining its powers and functions by Representative De Venecia.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill 10144, strengthening the Centro Rizal, repealing sections 42 to 47 of the National Cultural Heritage Act of 2009 by Representative De Venecia.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill 10148, directing each city, municipality, and academic institution to hire or designate at least one mental health professional, amending the Mental Health Act by Representative Revilla Bryan, Co-Angelica Natasha, Mercado Revilla, and Revilla Ramon Jolo.
To the Committee on Health.
Resolutions. Resolutions. House Resolution 1639, calling for a congressional inquiry into the heightened concerns about water supply shortages and escalating water prices in Cebu City by Representative Rama.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1640, expressing profound condolences of the House on the demise of former DTI Secretary Jose S. Concepcion Jr. by Representative Olivares.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1641, congratulating and commending Carlos Yulo for winning bronze medal in Men's Floor Exercise 2024 FIG Artistic Gymnastics World Cup Series in Azerbaijan by Representative Olivares.
To the Committee on Youth and Sports Development.
House Resolution 1642, expressing profound congratulations and commendation to Erin Roleda P. Tejada for winning the Paralyme Art Award in the Paralyme Art World Cup 2023 held in Japan on 23 January 2024 by Representative Tieng.
To the Special Committee on Persons with Disabilities.
House Resolution 1643, lauding the achievements of Filipino architects and designers in international competitions and urging support for continued excellence through participation in rigorous global design competitions by Representative De Venecia.
To the Special Committee on Creative Industries.
House Resolution 1644, congratulating and commending Mr. Kenneth Cobonpue for his exemplary achievements in furniture design and being awarded the prestigious Legends 2023 Award by the Pratt Institute by Representative De Venecia.
To the Special Committee on Creative Business.
House Resolution 1645, urging the House through the Committee on Human Rights to condemn and investigate the violent demolition and reported shooting of residents of Sitio Balubad, Barangay Anunas, Angeles City, Pampanga by Representative Lazatin.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1646, directing the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms to conduct an investigation on the controversy surrounding Miro systems in past elections in the Democratic Republic of the Congo and Iraq, and its possible detrimental effects on the integrity of the 2025 automated elections by Representatives Manuel, Castro Franz, and Brosas.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 1647, expressing the deep condolences of the House of Representatives on the passing of veteran actress Jacqueline Jose by Representatives Romualdez, Yadamari, De Venecia, Maceda, and other House members.
To the Committee on Rules.
Communications. Letters dated February 5 and 6, 2024 of the BIR Commissioner submitting to the House certain financial accountability reports.
To the Committee on Ways and Means.
Letter dated March 4, 2024 of the Director, DOST Advanced Science and Technology Institute, submitting to the House a copy of their monthly report of disbursements for the month of February 2024.
To the Committee on Science and Technology.
Various communications submitted by local government chief executives and local government units regarding their posting and reporting requirements of the fund utilization and status of program project implementation of the Local Government Support Fund.
To the Committee on Appropriations.
Committee reports. Committee report numbers 1027 and 1028 submitted by the Committees on Health and Appropriations on House Bill numbers 10146 and 10147 respectively. Committee report number 1029 submitted by the Committee on Basic Education and Culture on House Resolution 1650. Committee report number 1030 submitted by the Committees on Ways and Means, Senior Citizens, and Special Committee on Persons with Disabilities regarding the motu proprio inquiry into the implementation gaps regarding RA number 7432 as amended, the Senior Citizens Act, and RA number 7277 as amended, the Magna Carta for Persons with Disability, and policies that provide discounts, incentives, and tax exemptions for persons with disabilities and senior citizens.
The aforementioned committee reports are all referred to the Committee on Rules. Thank you, Secretary General. Majority Leader, please.
Mr. Speaker, before you proceed, I request that we acknowledge the guest of the Honorable Irwin C. Cheng, the representative of the 5th District of Manila. They are punong barangays of the 5th District of Manila: Chairman Hernando Bautista Barroso, Chairman Jean Logroño Mercado, Chairman Rogelio Barroso Javier Jr., Chairman Leo Dan Salvador Moreno, Chairman John Ryan Gonzalez Reyes, Chairman Ricardo Venson Espino, Chairman Bonifacio Viray Montilla, Chairman Frederick Samulde Chavez, Chairman Ulanbay Silongon Lizardo, Chairman Herman Concepcion Mariano, Chairman Ana Amorojas Oliano, Chairman Jose Antonio Lirios Dimano, Chairman Analisa Villahermosa Montemayor, and Chairman Basilia Bartolome Boliche.
To the guests of Congressperson Erwin C. Tieng, the 5th District of Manila, and to the punong barangays of the 5th District of Manila, on behalf of Speaker Martin Romualdez, welcome. Welcome to the House of Representatives. Good afternoon. Majority Leader, please.
Mr. Speaker, today being a Monday and pursuant to our rules, I move that we open the privilege hour.
There's a motion to open the privilege hour. Any objection? Hearing none, please proceed.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we recognize the Honorable Representative Kimer Adan T. Olaso of the 1st District of Zamboanga City to avail of the privilege hour.
Congressperson Olaso, you're recognized. Please proceed.
Honorable Speaker, esteemed colleague, guest, buenos dias, good afternoon a todos. I rise today to commend the exemplary actions of the Quezon City Police Officer. Can you please stand up as I call your name? Police Executive Master Sergeant Rodolfo R. Calma Jr., Police Chief Master Sergeant Jesus Chito Manawis, Police Master Sergeant Ladislao N. Constantino Jr., and Police Master Sergeant Marshal Marquez, and their principal, Police Brigadier General Rodrigo Atienza Maranan, District Director, Quezon City Police District, and Police Lieutenant Colonel Von de Vera Alejandrino, Chief of District Tactical Motorized Unit, the outstanding display of honesty, integrity, and dedication to duty serves as a shining example for all of us. On January 30, 2024, At 9:50 in the morning, while conducting their routine roving patrol in Balintawak Market, Quezon City, this officer discovered a blue envelope along EDSA, which contained a substantial amount of money. In that moment, they face a crucial test of their character and commitment to service. Rather than succumbing to temptation or turning a blind eye, Police Officer Executive Master Sergeant Rodolfo R. Calma Jr., Police Chief Master Sergeant Jesus Chito Manawis, and Police Master Sergeant Ladislao Constantino Jr., Police Master Sergeant Marshal Marquez demonstrated an unwavering commitment to their duty. They promptly reported the discovery and ensured the safe return of the money to its rightful owner. The action speaks volumes about their integrity and professionalism. In a world where moral compasses sometimes falter, these officers stood firm, upholding the principle of honesty and service that are fundamental to law enforcement. Their conduct not only reflects positively on themselves, but on the entire law enforcement community. It reaffirms our faith in the men and women who dedicate their lives to protecting and servicing our communities, and as well our entire country. We often hear stories of misconduct and corruption within law enforcement agency. However, it is crucial to highlight and celebrate the actions of those who embody the highest standards of ethical conduct and integrity. Police Officer, Police Executive Master Sergeant Calma Jr., Police Chief Master Sergeant PCMS Manawis, Police Master Sergeant Constantino Jr., and Police Master Sergeant Marquez have set a commendable example for their peers and future generations of law enforcement officers. Their selfless act of returning the money underscored their commitment to the oath they took to serve and protect our country. Let us honor and recognize these officers for their outstanding service to the community. Their actions remind us that integrity and honesty are not merely words but guiding principles that should govern our actions every day. In closing, allow me to share, Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, the following quote from Abraham Lincoln, first inaugural address in 1861, and I quote, "Let us all appeal now to the better angels of our nature." And quote, Lincoln asked all of us, to include us, congressmen and representatives, to do the right thing here in Congress, even in the face of adversity, to step up forward where others decline to tread. Mr. Speaker, my fellow representative, this afternoon honorees have appealed to the better angels of the nature, and we are a better community because of it. I wish to extend my heartfelt congratulations to today's awardees recipient, Officers Police Brigadier General Federico Atienza Maranan, District Director, Quezon City Police District, and Police Lieutenant Colonel Von de Vera Leandrino, Sir, Chief of the District Tactical Motorized Unit, and countless others like them, whose day-to-day effort may be somewhat more mundane, yet no less noble for their continuing efforts to keep our city safe. Thank you so much once again to our esteemed police officers. Congratulations and all the best. Let us continue working together to make our community safer. Muchas gracias y buenos días con ustedes todo. Thank you.
Muchas gracias, Representative Lasso of the 1st District of Zamboanga City. Majority Leader, please.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we refer the speech of the Honorable Olaso to the Committee on Rules for its appropriate action.
There's a motion to refer to the Committee on Rules. Is there any objection? Hearing none. Motion is approved. Majority Leader, please.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we recognize the Honorable Representative Rosana Ria V. Vergara of the 3rd District of Nueva Ecija to avail of the privilege hour.
The representative of 3rd District of Nueva Ecija, Representative Vergara, you're recognized, ma'am. Please proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Speaker, esteemed colleagues, guests, and to everyone here. On March 5, 2024, a China Coast Guard ship fired a water cannon at a Philippine resupply ship in the West Philippine Sea, shattering the ship's windshield and consequently injuring at least 4 Philippine Navy personnel, including a high-ranking military official. This unacceptable act of aggression by China is not an isolated incident. As we all know, Chinese vessels have long been harassing our Filipino fishermen, while our Coast Guards and our Navy have long been putting up with the hostile behavior of the Chinese militia. This many instances of China's bullying tactics in our own waters is wrong, reprehensible, illegal, and should no longer be tolerated. We find China's disrespectful actions to be offensive and deeply concerning, not only to the Philippines, but to the whole regional community we belong. Sa paglala ng usaping West Philippine Sea, kung may mabuting kapupulutan man ang mga pangyayaring ito, siguro ito ay ang pagkabuhay muli ng sense of nationalism sa ating mga kababayan, particular sa ating kabataan. Kung dati, tuwing ang issue ay mapag-uusapan, ang bukang bibig ng mga tao ay pagbabaliwala o di kaya pagsuko sa ating karapatan bilang isang malayang bansa, nariyan ang mga linyang, hayaan na natin ang China at hindi natin siya kaya. Paano tayo lalaban sa isang bansa na may armas nuklear? Pag nagalit sa atin ang China, baka maapektuhan ang negosyong pangkalakal ng bansa. Pag nagalit ang China, paano na ang mga programang build ng nakaraang administrasyon? Paano na ang aming mga kalakal na lahat ay galing sa China? Ngayon, nag-iba na ang ihip ng ahangin. Mas matapang at mas may pagmamahal na sa inang bayan ang saloobin ng mga mamamayang Pilipino. Ang karasan na ito ay muling nakapag-ukit sa kaisipan, puso at diwa natin ng kabutihan sa kapwa, disiplina, sense of nationalism at love for country. With these values in mind, I join the Filipino people in denouncing China's provocative and aggressive actions in our West Philippine Sea. As a united country taking a stand, we call on to the leaders of China to cease all acts of harassment and intimidation against our maritime forces and community, and to uphold the fundamental principles of international relations of fairness, mutual respect, and peace. Honorable Speaker, amid the rising tensions in the West Philippine Sea, let me commend and applaud our Coast Guards, the Philippine Navy, and our Filipino fishermen for their resilience, courage, and restraint in the face of China's hostile and aggressive behavior. We thank and appreciate the Philippine Coast Guard who bravely patrol our maritime borders and devotedly serve as our forefront of defense in our territorial waters. Our Philippine Navy for steadfastly protecting and safeguarding our territory, people, and national interests against threats and aggression, and our Filipino fishermen who continue to cast their nets, determined to provide for their families and contribute to our country's food supply and security. Please know that you are not alone in this fight. We want you to be confident and secure that the Philippine government will continue to assert our rightful claims through peaceful and diplomatic means, and that we are strengthening our defenses to safeguard our sovereignty. Rest assured also that our President, Ferdinand Marcos Bongbong, maintains his commitment to continue defending the Philippines' territory, particularly its maritime domain, amid China's incursions in the West Philippine Sea. Our President's pursuit to a balanced foreign policy will always be consistent with his efforts to expand and fortify our defense and security cooperation with our international allies through various high-level meetings and dialogues with our foreign counterparts. Ang bansang Pilipinas ay isang butil lamang ng buhangin kumpara sa higanteng bansa na China Ngunit ating pagkatandaan ang kasabihan ng ating mga ninuno, maliit mang butil ang buhangin, ito ay nakakapuwing din. Please keep the faith in our government and our country. The whole nation is behind you and we will not be intimidated. Mabuhay po ang Pilipinas. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat.
Maraming salamat, Representative Vergara. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we refer the speech of the Honorable Vergara to the Committee on Rules for its appropriate action.
There's a motion to refer the speech of Congress or Representative Vergara. Is there no objection? Hearing none, motion is therefore approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we recognize the Honorable Erwin Tulfo from the ACT CIS party list to avail of the privilege hour.
Representative Erwin T. Tulfo, ACT, CIS Party List. You're recognized, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Majority Floor Leader, distinguished colleagues, good afternoon. Let me ask each and every one of you here, what is our priority when we pass laws in this great institution? Definitely, the answer would be to uplift and better the lives of each and every Filipino in this country. But does this mean to the point that we have to destroy, deface, or ruin our environment, national heritage, or protected areas to pave the way for economic advancement of one place? Mr. Speaker, ang tinutukoy ko po ay itong nangyari sa Chocolate Hills sa Bohol. Nagsulputa na parang kabute ang iba't ibang resort at iba pang mga struktura sa paanan ng mga nasabing burol. Ang hindi ko po maintindihan ay kung bakit nagbigay ang Protected Area Management Bureau o PAMB ng DNR ng clearance para maging daan naman na mag-issue ng construction permit ang LGU para makapagpatayo ng mga struktura ang ilang kumpanya sa mga national heritage o protected area ng bansa sa kabila ng ilang batas na nagpoprotekta sa mga kahalintulad na lugar, Mr. Speaker. I can only surmise at this point that our government officials in that area are unaware of such laws or perhaps, masakit man pong sabihin, naareglo kaya? Or do our existing laws do not clearly define what should and should not be part of areas for economic advancement? Mr. Speaker, if we continue to allow development on our heritage sites or protected areas, there will come a time that our children's children will never see these wonderful places again. Doon naman po sa nagsasabing alam nila ang ginagawa nila sa Chocolate Hills dahil doon na sila lumaki at nakatira. Paalala lamang po sa mga tao na yon, nilikha po ng Poong May Kapal ang lugar na yan para sa lahat po ng Pilipino at sa mga darating pang henerasyon at hindi lamang po para sa ilan lamang sa atin. That will be all, Mr. Speaker. Maraming salamat at magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
Maraming salamat, Congressman Representative Tulfo. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we refer the speech of the Honorable Erwin Tulfo to the Committee on Rules for its appropriate action.
There's a motion for the privileged speech of Congressman Tulfo for its referral. Is there an objection? Hearing none, motion is approved. Majority Leader, please.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we recognize the Honorable Raul Daniel Manuel of the Kabataan Party List for his privileged speech.
The Representative Raul Daniel A. Manuel of the Kabataan Party List, you're recognized, sir. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This representation stands here to point out the effect of conservative and antiquated regulations in schools on the right to education of members of the LGBTQIA community or the queer community. According to the chapter of Queer Advocates Organization Bahaghari in the Eulogio Amang Rodriguez Institute of Science and Technology or IRIS, napilitan ang nasa 25 transgender students na magpaputol ng buhok upang payagan sila ng enrollment personnel na makapag-enroll sa papasok na semestre. Kumalat noong March 15 sa social media ang isang video ng naturang sapilitang pagpapagupit. Bilang reaksyon, maraming mga kabataan ang umalma sa ganong haircut policy kahit na hindi naman sila estudyante ng IRIS dahil sila din ay nakaranas o naging saksi sa kaparehong insidente sa kanilang mga paaralan. Lumilitaw na malawakan itong problema para sa mga miyembro ng queer community sa mga eskwelahan. Iginigiit din ng iba't ibang mga organisasyon at personahe na labag ang sapilitang pagpapagupit sa lokal na ordinansa sa lungsod ng Maynila na nagbabawal sa anumang forma ng diskriminasyon batay sa SOGSC. Matapos ang inisyal na reaksyon ng publiko at sa pag-iit ng mga estudyante ng IRIS sa pangunguna ng mga organisasyon sa loob ng campus, nakapaglunsad ng dialogo kasama ang campus administration. Napagpasyahan na ihinto ang pagpapatupad ng kanilang haircut policies at magbubuo ng mga bagong polisiya kasama ang student organizations. Mr. Speaker, kailangan po nating kilalanin na absurd, outdated, at irrelevant na po ang gender-based haircut policy sa mga eskwelahan. Hindi sukatan ng galing ng mga estudyante ang haba, ikli, o forma ng kanilang buhok. Hindi rin ito marka ng kung gaano kadisiplinado ang mga estudyante. It is senseless to deny the enrollment of a student on the basis of their hair. Ano po ang ugat ng absurd policies gaya nito? These are offshoots of an educational system that merely aims to produce meek and docile employees out of our youth. Kaya sa eskwelahan pa lang, sinasanay na ang mga estudyante na basta-basta na lamang sumunod sa anuman ang pinapataw sa kanila kahit na walang basehan ang isang naturang polisiya. Kinikitil ang kanilang self-expression na bahagi ng kanilang karapatang ipahayag ang kanilang sarili. Para paglabas ng mga estudyante mula sa eskwelahan tungo sa real world, hindi na sila sanay na igiit ang kanilang mga paniniwala at karapatan. Masasanay na lamang sila sa mga tanikalang igagapos sa kanila. Kaya naman, Mr. Speaker, para mahubog ng husto at tama ang mga kabataan, dapat maging mga malayang pook para sa pagpapahayag ang ating mga universidad at eskwelahan. Naniniwala tayo na kayang maging magaling ng kabataang Pilipino, gaano man kahaba, kaikli, o kakulay ang kanilang buhok. Pinagpupugayan natin ang matatapang na estudyante ng IRIS sa kanilang pagpupursige upang isulong ang makabuluhang pagbabago sa patakaran sa eskwelahan. At ang lahat ng matatapang na estudyante sa buong Pilipinas na lumalaban para sa demokratikong karapatan at kalayaan. Pinapatunayan po nila na habang may kabataan, may pag-asa. Yun lamang, Mr. Speaker. Maraming salamat.
Maraming salamat, Kong Manuel. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that the speech of Honorable Raul Daniel Manuel be referred to the Committee on Rules for its appropriate action.
There's a motion to refer the speech of Congressperson Manuel as stated in his. Is there any objection? Hearing none. Motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we suspend the privilege hour.
There's a motion to suspend the privilege hour. Is there no objection? Hearing none. Motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that may we welcome to the House of Representatives the guests of our Honorable Congresswoman from Batangas, Congresswoman Jinky Beatrix Luistro. Her guests are from the municipality of Tingloy, District of Batangas. Her visitors are from the local government unit, we have the municipal mayor, Honorable Lauro Alvarez, Vice Mayor, Honorable Dawn Erica Alvarez Amboy. We also have our Sangguniang Bayan members, Honorable Romeo Macarandang, Honorable Danilo Datinggaling, Honorable Marinel de Chavez, Honorable Tessa Marie de Torres, Honorable Raimundo Atienza, Honorable Rick Jason Prepose, Honorable Camelo de Ade, Honorable Andres Manalo. We also have SK Federation President, Honorable Azenith Marinel Alvarez. We have her ABC President, Honorable Amelia Alvarez, and her barangay captains, Honorable Mark Lawrence Alvarez, Honorable Mario Bisa, and Honorable John Villanueva. We also have Honorable Jimson Adame, Honorable Lucy Macarandang, Honorable Betty Bagos, Honorable Isagani Datinggaling, Honorable Paulita Marquez, Honorable Victoria Nubla, Honorable Jocelyn Gelizon, Honorable Albert Manalo, Honorable Severino Royo, Honorable Virgilio Manalo, Honorable Jewel Caringal. We also have her department heads, Municipal Administrator Gerald Garcia, Municipal Accountant Pinky Ramos, Sangguniang Bayan Secretary Zinaida Melo, and also her district staff, Mr. Raymark Reyes, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Majority Leader. On behalf of Speaker Martin Romualdez, to the guests of Congressperson Luistro of the Municipality of Tingloy, welcome to the House of Representatives. Magandang hapon. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we consider House Resolution 1593 contained in Committee Report 967 and request that the Secretary General read the title of the measure.
Secretary General is hereby directed. Please.
House Resolution 1593, resolution urging the Department of Education to formulate and implement national guidelines to standardize the processes and protocols for the emergency transfer of learners affected by natural and human-induced disasters in all basic education schools, schools division offices, and regional offices nationwide.
Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we adopt House Resolution 1593.
There's a motion to adopt House Resolution 1593. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those who are not in favor say nay. House Resolution 1593, the ayes have it, is hereby adopted. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for consideration on House Resolution 1594 as contained in Committee Report 968 and request that the Secretary General read the title of the measure.
Secretary General, please.
House Resolution 1594, resolution congratulating and commending the members of the Philippine National Sports Team Cebol for winning the 2023 International Esports Federation Grand Championship title in the 15th World Esports Championship held in Palatul Culturi, Iași, Romania on August 29 to September 3, 2023.
Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for the adoption of House Resolution 1594.
There's a motion to adopt. All those in favor say aye. All those not in favor say nay. The ayes have it. House Resolution 1594 is hereby adopted. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for consideration of House Resolution 1597 as contained in Committee Report 969 and request that the Secretary General read the title of the measure.
Secretary General, please.
House Resolution 1597, resolution expressing the sense of the House of Representatives on the apparent inapplicability of Section 23C4 of Republic Act No. 11689, otherwise known as the Revised Charter of the City of Baguio, to the City of Baguio as a highly urbanized city, citing Sections 56 of Republic Act No. 7160, otherwise known as the Local Government Code of 1991 as amended.
Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we adopt House Resolution 1597.
There's a motion to adopt House Resolution 1597. Those who are in favor say aye. Aye. Those who are not in favor say nay. The ayes have it. House Resolution 1597 is hereby adopted. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for consideration House Resolution 1599 as contained in Committee Report 971 and request that the Secretary General read the title of the measure.
Secretary General, please proceed.
House Resolution 1599, resolution congratulating and commending the University of the Philippines College of Law Prize Moot Court team for winning the World Championship in the 16th Prize Media Law Moot Court competition.
Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we adopt House Resolution 1599.
There's a motion to adopt House Resolution 1599. Those who are in favor say aye. Aye. Those who are not in favor say nay. The ayes have it. House Resolution 1599 is hereby adopted. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for consideration on House Resolution 1609 as contained in Committee Report 978 and request that the Secretary General read the title of the measure.
Secretary General, please proceed.
House Resolution 1609, resolution urging the Commission on Elections to update the certified list of voters in the entire country before resuming the system of continuing registration of voters in order to promote clean, honest, and credible elections.
Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we adopt House Resolution 1609.
There's a motion to adopt House Resolution 1609. All those who are in favor say aye. Aye. Those who are not in favor say nay. The ayes have it. House Resolution 1609 is hereby adopted. Majority Leader. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we vote on third reading of the following local bills on the establishment of medical centers in certain localities, and for this purpose, may I request that the Secretary General be directed to read the titles of the said local bills, and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting.
Thank you, Majority Leader. Secretary General, please proceed. Majority Leader, this is all for all medical centers bills?
Yes,
House
Mr.
bills?
Speaker,
Clarify.
House bills number 180, 181, 182, and 183, all local bills pertaining to the establishment of medical centers.
Thank you, Majority Leader. Secretary General, please read the title of the said as stated.
House Bill 10080, an act upgrading the Quirino Province Medical Center in the municipality of Cabarogis, Province of Quirino, into a Level 3 hospital and appropriating funds therefore. House Bill 10081, an act increasing the bed capacity of the Region 1 Medical Center in the city of Dagupan, province of Pangasinan, from 600 to 1,500 beds and appropriating funds therefor. House Bill 10082, an act establishing in the municipality of Amuling, province of Cagayan, a basic comprehensive specialty center to be known as the Cagayan Valley Medical Center Mother and Child Specialty Center and appropriating funds therefor. House Bill 10083, an act increasing the bed capacity of the Amang Rodriguez Memorial Medical Center in the city of Marikina, Metro Manila, from 500 to 1,000 beds and appropriating funds therefor. Roll call of members in consideration and third reading of House Bill numbers 10080, 10081, 10082, and 10083. Abalos, Abante, Abunda, Acharon, Asidre, Acop, Adyong, Advincula, Agarao, Alba, Albano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez Jose, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Angara, Aquino, Aquino Magsaysay, Arbison, Arenas, Arrogancia, Asistio, Ataide, Omentado, Balindong, Barba, Barbers, Baronda, Barzaga, Baskug, Bautista, Bautista Lim, Benitez, Bernos, Billones, Biron, Bolilia, Bondok, Bongalon, Bordado, Bosita, Briones, Brosas, Buhain, Bulutbegtang, Bustos, Cabredo, Cagas, Kahayon Uy, Calderon, Calixto, Campos, Kawagdan, Cardema, Cari, Castro France, Castro Jane, Celeste, Chan, Chato, Chua, Shungalao, Ko Angelica Natasha, Ko Elizalde, Ko Pilar, Ko Juanco Jaime Eduardo Mark, Ko Juanco Mark, Colada, Coliantes, Corvera, Cruz Ambrosio, Cruz Ricardo, Cua, Quaresma, Dagoo, Dalipe, Dalog, Dayanghirang, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor, Del Mar, De Los Santos, Dimaporo Muhammad Khalid, Dimaporo Siti Amina, Junicio, Domingo, Duavit, Duhali, Duterte, D. Faustino Ino, D. Faustino Michael Carlos, D. Ian Paul, Ecleo, Emano, Enverga, Escudero, Espares, Espina, Estrella, Udela, Fariñas, Fernandez, Ferrer Antonio, Ferrer Juliet Marie, Flores, Fortes, Frasco, Fresnedi, Fuentebella, Gallegos, Garcia Albert, Garcia Dante, Garcia Jose Arturo, Garcia Maria Angela, Garcia Pablo John, Garcia Vincent, Guardiola, Garin, Gasataya, Gato, Go Ed Christopher, Go Mark, Goles, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Neptali, Gonzales Sandro, Goriseta, Gico, Gintu, Gulias, Gutierrez, Haresco, Hataman, Hernandez, Herrera, Horibata, Javier, Co Olga, Co Ricardo, Co Wilton, Konghun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lacson Noel, Lagman, Lagon Daphne, Lagon Sunny, Lara, Lazatin, Lee, Legarda, Libanan, Lim Kai Chong, Loyola, Luistro, Lumayag, Macapagal Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Magsino, Malapitan, Mangawang, Manikis, Manuel, Marañon, Marcoleta, Marcos, Mariano Hernandez, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Mastura, Matibag, Matugas, Mendoza, Mercado, Mercado Revilla, Miguel, Momo, Morden, Nava, Nisay, Nograles Juan Fidel Felipe, Nograles Margarita, Nolasco, Huaminal, Olaso, Olivares, Ongchuan, Ordanes, Ortega, Oano Dizon, Padiernos, Paduano, Paglas, Palma, Panaligan, Pancho, Panotes, Pascual, Peña, Pimentel, Plaza, Pleito, Primicia Sagabas, Pumaren, Puno, Kimbo, Rama, Rehencia, Remulia, Revilla Brian, Revilla Ramonjolo, Reyes, Rilio, Rivera, Robes, Rodriguez Eulogio, Rodriguez Rufus, Roman, Romero, Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdo, Romulo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sakaluran, Salceda, Sali, Salimbangon, Salo, Santos, Saulug, Silverio, Singson Richelle, Singson Ronald, Singson Mihan, Solon, Suwan, Swansing Horacio, Swansing Micaela Angela, Suarez, Talyado, Tamayo, Tambunting, Tan Joseph, Tan Keith Micah, Tan Reynolds Michael, Tan Samir, Tan Stephen James, Tan Tambut, Tan Chai, Tan Watco, Tariela, Teodoro, Teves, Tiangco, Tieng, Tolentino, Tulfo Erwin, Tulfo Jocelyn, Tulfo Ralph Wendell, Tupas, Tutor, T, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Uy, Valeriano, Valmayor, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velasco, Veloso Tuazon, Vergara, Versosa, Villa, Villafuerte Luis Raymond, Villafuerte Miguel Luis, Villanueva, Villar, Villarasa Suarez, Villarica, Violago, Yamsuan, Yap Christian Tel, Yap Christopherson, Yap Edvic, Yap Eric, Yu Divina Grace, Yu Jazel Victoria, Yulo, Zamora Amparo Maria, Zamora Maria Carmen, Zamora Isabel Maria, Zubiri. Second call of members in consideration and third reading of House Bill numbers 10080, 10081, 10082, and 10083. Abante, Abunda, Acop, Advincula, Alba, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amatong, Aquino, Barzaga, Bautista, Bautista Lim, Biron, Bolilia, Bondok, Bongalon, Bustos, Kahayon Uy, Castro Jane, Co Elizalde, Co Juan Comarc, Colada, Coliantes, Cuwa, Cuaresma, Dayang Hirang, De Los Santos, Duterte, Ecleo, Enverga, Escudero, Espares, Fariñas, Fernandez, Fortes, Frasco, Garcia Albert, Garcia Vincent, Garin, Go Ed Christopher, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzalez Sandro, Horibata, Co Olga, Co Wilton, Konghun, Lara, Lee, Libanan, Lim Kay Chong, Macapagal Arroyo, Madrona, Magsino, Marañon, Marcoleta, Mariano Hernandez, Martinez, Mastura, Matibag, Nograles Juan Fidel Felipe, Oaminal, Pleito, Primicia Sagabas, Remulla, Revilla Ramon Jolo, Rodriguez Rufus, Roman, Romero, Sagarbaria, Salceda, Sali, Solon, Swansing Horacio, Swansing Micaela Angela, Suarez, Tamayo, Tan Samir, Tan Tambut, Unabia, Ungab, Valmayor, Velasco, Villafuerte Luis Raymond, Villafuerte Miguel Luis, Villanueva, Villar, Villarasa Suarez, Violago, Yap Christopherson, Yu Jazel Victoria, Zamora Maria Carmen.
With 229 members voting in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and 0 abstention. House Bill numbers 10080, 10081, 10082, and 10083 are hereby approved on third and final reading. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I now move that we vote on third reading of the following House bills. House Bill number 10094, 10095, 10096, 10097, 10098, 10099, 100, 10101, 10102, 10103, 10104, 10132, 10133, 10134, 10135, 10136, all local bills pertaining to the establishment of Technical Education and Skills Development Authority Training and Assessment Center in certain municipalities. And for this purpose, may I request that the Secretary General be directed to read the titles of the bills and thereafter to call the roll for nominal voting.
Is there an objection? Chair hears none. The Secretary General is directed to read the titles of the aforementioned bills and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 10094, an act establishing a Technical Education and Skills Development Authority Training and Assessment Center in the municipality of San Mariano, Province of Isabela, and appropriating funds therefore. House Bill 10095, an act establishing a Technical Education and Skills Development Authority Training and Assessment Center in the municipality of Ronda, Province of Cebu, and appropriating funds therefore. House Bill 10096, an act establishing a Technical Education and Skills Development Authority Training and Assessment Center in the 6th Congressional District of Quezon City, and appropriating funds therefore. House Bill 10097, an act establishing a Technical Education and Skills Development Authority Training and Assessment Center in the municipality of Santa Cruz, Province of Davao del Sur, and appropriating funds therefore. House Bill 10098, an act establishing a Technical Education and Skills Development Authority Authority Training and Assessment Center in the municipality of Kandihay, Province of Bohol, and appropriating funds therefore. House Bill 10099, an act establishing a Technical Education and Skills Development Authority Training and Assessment Center in the municipality of Amulong, Province of Cagayan, and appropriating funds therefore. House Bill 10100, an act establishing a Technical Education and Skills Development Authority Training and Assessment Center in the municipality of Balayan, Province of Batangas, and appropriating funds therefore. House Bill 10101, an act establishing a Technical Education and Skills Development Authority Training and Assessment Center in the municipality of Pangantukan, Province of Bukidnon, and appropriating funds therefore. House Bill 10102, an act establishing a Technical Education and Skills Development Authority Training and Assessment Center in the municipality of Kalilangan, Province of Bukidnon, and appropriating funds therefore.
House Bill 10103, an act establishing a Technical Education and Skills Development Authority Training and Assessment Center in the municipality of Lawang, Province of Northern Samar, and appropriating funds therefore. House Bill 10104, an act establishing a Technical Education and Skills Development Authority Training and Assessment Center in Isabela City, Province of Basilan, and appropriating funds therefore. House Bill 10132, an act establishing a Technical Education and Skills Development Authority Training and Assessment Center in the municipality of Balilihan, Province of Bohol, and appropriating funds therefore. House Bill 10133, an act establishing a Technical Education and Skills Development Authority Training and Assessment Center in the municipality of Loon, Province of Bohol, and appropriating funds therefore. House Bill 10134, an act establishing a Technical Education and Skills Development Authority Training and Assessment Center in the city of General Trias, Province of Cavite, and appropriating funds therefore. House Bill 10135, an act establishing a Technical Education and Skills Development Authority and Training and Assessment Center in the city of Sipalay, province of Negros Occidental, and appropriating funds therefor. House Bill 10136, an act establishing a technical education and skills development authority, training and assessment center in the municipality of Binalbagan, province of Negros Occidental, and appropriating funds therefor.
Roll call of members in consideration on third reading of House Bill numbers 10094, 10095, 10096, 10097, 10098, 10099, 10100, 10101, 10102, 10103, 10104, 10132, 10133, 10134, 10135, and 10136. Honorable Representatives Abalos, Abante, Abunda, Acharon, Asidre, Acop, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Alba, Albano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez Jose, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Angara, Aquino, Aquino Magsaysay, Arbison, Arenas, Arrogancia, Asisio, Atayde, Aumentado, Balindong, Barba, Barbers, Baronda, Barzaga, Pascug, Bautista, Bautista Lim, Benitez, Bernos, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bondok, Bungalon, Bordado, Posita, Briones, Rosas, Buhain, Bulot Bigtang, Bustos, Cabredo, Cagas, Kahayon Uy, Calderon, Calixto, Campos, Kawagdan, Cardema, Cari, Castro France, Castro Jane, Celeste, Chan, Chato, Chua, Chongalaw, O Angelica Natasha, O Elizalde, O Pilar, O Wangko Jaime Eduardo Mark, O Wangko Mark, Olada, Oliantes, Orvera, Cruz Ambrosio, Cruz Ricardo, Hua, Cuaresma, Dagook, Dalipe, Dalog, Dayanghirang, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor, Del Mar, De Los Santos, Dimaporo Muhammad Khalid, Dimaporo City Amina, Dionisio, Domingo, Duavit, Duhali, Duterte, Di Faustino Ino, Di Faustino Michael Carlos, Di Ian Paul, Ecleo, Emano, Enverga, Escudero, Espares, Espina, Estrella, Udela, Fariñas, Fernandez, Ferrer Antonio, Ferrer Juliet Marie, Flores, Fortes, Frasco, Fresnedi, Fuentebella, Galeos, Garcia Albert, Garcia Dante, Garcia Jose Orturo, Garcia Maria Angela, Garcia Pablo Jan, Garcia Vincent, Garjola, Garin, Gasataya, Gato, Go Ed Christopher, Go Mark, Goles, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Neptali, Gonzales Sandro, Goriseta, Giku, Gintu, Gullas, Gutierrez, Jaresco, Hataman, Hernandez, Herrera, Horibata, Javier, O Olga, Ko Ricardo, Ko Wilton, Kong Hun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lacson Noel, Lagman, Lagun Daphne, Lagun Sani, Lara, Lasatin, Lee, Legarda, Libanan, Lim Kay Chong, Loyola, Luistro, Dumayag, Makapagal Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Magsino, Malapitan, Mangawang, Manikis, Manuel, Maranyon, Marcoleta, Marcos, Mariano Hernandez, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Mastura, Matibag, Matugas, Mendoza, Mercado, Mercado Revilla, Miguel, Momo, Morden, Nava, Nisay, Nograles Juan Fidel Felipe, Nograles Margarita, Nolasco, Waminal, Olaso, Olivares, Ongchuan, Ordanes, Ortega, Juan Udizon, Padiernos, Paduano, Paglas, Palma, Panaligan, Pancho, Panotes, Pascual, Peña, Pimentel, Plaza, Pleito, Primicias Agabas, Pumaren, Puno, Kimbo, Rama, Regencia, Remulla, Revilla Brian, Revilla Ramon Jolo, Reyes, Rillo, Rivera, Robes, Rodriguez Eulogio, Rodriguez Rufus, Roman, Romero, Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Sieda Marie, Romualdo, Romulo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sakaluran, Salceda, Sali, Salimbangon, Salo, Santos, Saulog, Silverio, Singson Richel, Singson Ronald, Singson Mihan, Solon, Suwan, Suansing Horacio, Suansing Micaela Angela, Suarez, Talyado, Tamayo, Tambunting, Tan Joseph, Tan Keith Micah, Tan Reynolds Michael, Tan Samir, Tan Stephen James, Tan Tambut, Tan Chay, Tan Watko, Tariela, Chodoro, Teves, Chanco, Cheng, Tolentino, Tulfo Erwin, Tulfo Jocelyn, Tulfo Ralph Wendel, Tupas, Tutor, T, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Uy, Valeriano, Valmayor, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velasco, Veloso Tuazon, Vergara, Versosa, Villa, Villaferte Luis Raymond, Villaferte Miguel Luis, Villanueva, Villar, Villarasa Suarez, Villarica, Villago, Yamsuan, Yap Christiantel, Yap Christopherson, Yap Edvic, Yap Eric, Yu Divine Grace, Yu Jaisel Victoria, Yulo, Zamora Amparo Maria, Zamora Maria Carmen, Zamora Isabel Maria, Zubiri. Second call in consideration, third reading of the aforementioned local bills. Abante, Abunda, Acop, Advincula, Alba, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amatong, Aquino, Barzaga, Bautista, Bautista Lim, Biron, Bolilla, Bongalon, Bustos, Co Elizaldi, Coangco Mark, Colada, Cua, Quaresma, Dayanghirang, De Los Santos, Duterte, Ecleo, Enverga, Espares, Fariñas, Fernandez, Frasco, Garcia Albert, Garcia Vincent, Garin, Goid Christopher, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Sandro, Horibata, Co Olga, Co Wilton, Dibanan, Lim Kay Chong, Macapagal Arroyo, Marañon, Marcoleta, Martinez, Mastura, Matibag, Mendoza, Nograles Juan Fidel Felipe, Waminal, Pleito, Primicias Agabas, Remulla, Rodriguez Rufus, Romero, Sagalbaria, Sali, Solon, Swansing Horacio, Tamayo, Tan Samir, Tan Tambut, Ungab, Valmayor, Velasco, Villaferte Luis Raymond, Villaferte Miguel Luis, Villanueva, Villar, Villago.
with 238 members voting in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and 0 abstention. House Bill numbers 10094, 10095, 10096, 10097, 10098, 10099, 10100, 10101, 10102, 10103, 10104, 10132, 10133, 10134, 10135, and 10136 are hereby approved on third and final reading. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I now move that we vote on third reading on House Bill number 8210, and for this purpose, may I request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting.
The Secretary General is directed to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 8210, an act establishing an academic recovery and accessible learning program and appropriating funds therefor. Roll call of members in consideration on third reading of House Bill number 8210. Abalos, Abante, Abunda, Acharon, Asidre, Acop, Adyong, Advincula, Agarao, Alba, Albano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez Jose, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Ang, Angara, Aquino, Aquino Magsaysay, Arbison, Arenas, Arrogancia, Asistio, Ataide, Aumentado, Balindong, Barba, Barbers, Baronda, Barzaga, Bascook, Bautista, Bautista Lim, Benitez, Bernos, Billones, Biron, Bolilia, Bondoc, Bongalon, Bordado, Bosita, Briones, Brosas, Buhain, Bulutbegtang, Bustos, Cabredo, Cagas, Kahayon Uy, Calderon, Calixto, Campos, Kawagdan, Cardema, Cari, Castro Franz, Castro Jane, Celeste, Chan, Chato, Chua, Chungalao, Co Angelica Natasha, Co Elizalde, Co Pilar, Co Juanco Jaime Eduardo Mark, Co Juanco Mark, Colada, Coliantes, Corvera, Cruz Ambrosio, Cruz Ricardo, Cua, Quaresma, Dagook, Dalipe, Dalog, Dayanghirang, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor, Del Mar, De Los Santos, Dimaporo Muhammad Khalid, Dimaporo Siti Amina, Junicio, Domingo, Duavit, Duhali, Duterte, D. Faustino Ino, D. Faustino Michael Carlos, D. Ian Paul, Ecleo, Emano, Enverga, Escudero, Espares, Espina, Estrella, Udela, Farinas, Fernandez, Ferrer Antonio, Ferrer Juliet Marie, Flores, Fortes, Frasco, Fresnedi, Fuentebella, Galeos, Garcia Albert, Garcia Dante, Garcia Jose Arturo, Garcia Maria Angela, Garcia Pablo John, Garcia Vincent, Guardiola, Garin, Gasataya, Gato, Go Ed Christopher, Go Mark, Goles, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Neptali, Gonzales Sandro, Goriseta, Gico, Gintu, Gulias, Gutierrez, Haresco, Hataman, Hernandez, Herrera, Horibata, Javier, Co Olga, Co Ricardo, Co Wilton, Konghun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lacson Noel, Lagman, Lagon Daphne, Lagon Sani, Lara, Lazatin, Lee, Legarda, Libanan, Limkay Chong, Loyola, Luistro, Lumayag, Macapagal Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Magsino, Malapitan, Mangawang, Manikis, Manuel, Marañon, Marcoleta, Marcos, Mariano Hernandez, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Mastura, Matibag, Matugas, Mendoza, Mercado, Mercado Revilla, Miguel, Momo, Morden, Nava, Nisay, Nograles Juan Fidel Felipe, Nograles Margarita, Nolasco, Waminal, Olaso, Olivares, Ongchuan, Ordanes, Ortega, Uwano Dizon, Padiernos, Paduano, Paglas, Parma, Panaligan, Pancho, Panotes, Pascual, Peña, Pimentel, Plaza, Pleito, Primicia Sagabas, Pomaren, Puno, Kimbo, Rama, Rehencia, Remulla, Revilla Bryan, Revilla Ramon Jolo, Reyes, Rilio, Rivera, Robes, Rodriguez Eulogio, Rodriguez Rufus, Roman, Romero, Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Sieda Marie, Romualdo, Romulo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sakaluran, Salceda, Sali, Salimbangon, Salo, Santos, Saulug, Silverio, Singson Richelle, Singson Ronald, Singson Mihan, Solon, Suwan, Swansing Horacio, Swansing Michael Angela, Suarez, Talyado, Tamayo, Tambunting, Tan Joseph, Tan Keith Micah, Tan Reynolds Michael, Tan Samir, Tan Stephen James, Tan Tambut, Tan Chay, Tan Watco, Tariela, Teodoro, Teves, Tiangco, Tieng, Tolentino, Tulfo Irwin, Tulfo Jocelyn, Tulfo Ralph Wendell, Tupas, Tutor, T, Umali, Onabia, Ungab, Uy, Valeriano, Valmayor, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velasco, Veloso Tuazon, Vergara, Versosa, Villa, Villafuerte Luis Raymond, Villafuerte Miguel Luis, Villanueva, Villar, Villarasa Suarez, Villarica, Violago, Yamsuan, Yap Christiantel, Yap Christopherson, Yap Edvic, Yap Eric, U Divina Grace, U Jazel Victoria, Yulo, Zamora Amparo Maria, Zamora Maria Carmen, Zamora Isabel Maria Zubiri. Second call of members in consideration on third reading of House Bill Number 8210. Abante, Abunda, Acop, Advincula, Alba, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amatong, Aquino, Barzaga, Bautista, Bautista Lim, Beron, Bolilia, Bustos, Co Elizalde, Co Juanco Mark, Colada, Cuaresma, Dayang Hirang, De Los Santos, Duterte, Ecleo, Enverga, Espares, Fariñas, Fernandez, Frasco, Garcia Vincent, Garin, Go Ed Christopher, Gonzaga, Gonzalez Sandro, Horibata, Co Olga, Co Wilton, Libanan, Lim Kay Chong, Macapagal Arroyo, Marañon, Marcoleta, Martinez, Mastura, Matibag, Mendoza, Nograles Juan Fidel Felipe, Waminal, Pleito, Primicia Sagabas, Remulla, Rodriguez Rufus, Romero, Sagarbaria, Sali, Solon, Swansing Horacio, Tamayo, Tansamir, Tantambut, Ungab, Valmayor, Velasco, Villafuerte Luis Raymond, Villafuerte Miguel Luis, Villanueva, Villar, Violago.
With 240 members voting in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and 0 abstention, House Bill number 8210 is hereby approved on third and final reading. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we vote on third reading on House Bill number 10142. And for this purpose, by a request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bill and thereafter to call the roll for nominal voting.
The Secretary General is directed to read the title of the House Bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 10142, an act strengthening the early childhood care and development system and appropriating funds therefore. Roll call of members in consideration on third reading of House Bill number 10142. Abalos, Abante, Abunda, Acharon, Asidre, Acop, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Alba, Albano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez Jose, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Angara, Aquino, Aquino Magsaysay, Arbison, Arenas, Arrogancia, Asisio, Ataide, Aumentado, Balindong, Barba, Barbers, Baronda, Barzaga, Pascug, Bautista, Bautista Lim, Benitez, Bernos, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bondok, Bungalon, Bordado, Bosita, Briones, Brosas, Buhain, Burot Begtang, Bustos, Cabredo, Cagas, Kahayon Uy, Calderon, Calixto, Campos, Kawagdan, Cardema, Cari, Castro France, Castro Jane, Celeste, Chan, Chato, Chua, Chungalaw, Ko Angelica Natasha, Ko Elizaldi, Ko Pilar, Ko Wangko Jaime Eduardo Mark, Ko Wangko Mark, Colada, Collantes, Corvera, Cruz Ambrosio, Cruz Ricardo, Cuwa, Waresma, Dagook, Dalipe, Dalog, Dayanghirang, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor, Del Mar, De Los Santos, Dimaporo Muhammad Khalid, Dimaporo City Amina, Junicio, Domingo, Duavit, Duhali, Duterte, Di Faustino Ino, Di Faustino Michael Carlos, Di Ian Paul, Ecleo, Emano, Enverga, Escudero, Espares, Espina, Estrella, Videla, Fariñas, Fernandez, Ferrer Antonio, Ferrer Juliet Marie, Flores, Fortes, Frasco, Fresnedi, Fuentebella, Galeos, Garcia Albert, Garcia Dante, Garcia Jose Arturo, Garcia Maria Angela, Garcia Pablo Jan, Garcia Vincent, Garjola, Garin, Casaraya, Gato, Go Ed Christopher, Go Mark, Goles, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Neptali, Gonzales Sandro, Goriseta, Gico, Gintu, Gullias, Gutierrez, Jaresco, Hataman, Hernandez, Herrera, Horibata, Javier, Ko Olga, Ko Ricardo, Ko Wilton, Konghun, Labad-Labad, Lakson, Lakson Noel, Lagman, Lagun Daphne, Lagun Sani, Lara, Lasatin, Lee, Ligarda, Libanan, Limkaychong, Loyola, Luistro, Lumayag, Makapagal Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Magsino, Malapitan, Mangawang, Manikiz, Manuel, Maranyon, Marcoleta, Marcos, Mariano Hernandez, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Mastura, Matibag, Matugas, Mendoza, Mercado, Mercado Revilla, Miguel, Momo, Morden, Nava, Nisay, Nograles Juan Fidel Felipe, Nograles Margarita, Nolasco, Huaminal, Olaso, Olivares, Ongchuan, Ordanes, Ortega, Juan Udizon, Padiernos, Paduano, Paglas, Palma, Padaligan, Pancho, Panotes, Pascual, Peña, Pimentel, Plaza, Pleito, Permisias Agabas, Pumaren, Puno, Kimbo, Rama, Regencia, Remulla, Revilla Brian, Revilla Ramon Jolo, Reyes, Rillo, Rivera, Robes, Rodriguez Eulogio, Rodriguez Rufus, Roman, Romero, Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Sieda Marie, Romualdo, Romulo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sakaluran, Salceda, Sali, Salimbangon, Salo, Santos, Saulog, Silverio, Singson Richel, Singson Ronald, Singson Mihan, Solon, Suwan, Suansing Horacio, Suansing Micaela Angela, Suarez, Talyado, Tamayo, Tambunting, Tan Joseph, Tan Keith Micah, Tan Reynolds Michael, Tan Samir, Tan Stephen James, Tan Tambut, Tan Chay, Tan Watco, Tariela, Chodoro, Teves, Chanco, Cheng, Tolentino, Tulfo Erwin, Tulfo Jocelyn, Tulfo Ralph Wendell, Tupas, Tutor, T, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Uy, Valeriano, Valmayor, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velasco, Veloso Tuazon, Vergara, Versosa, Villa, Villaferte Luis Raymond, Villaferte Miguel Luis, Villanueva, Villar, Villarasa Suarez, Villarica, Villago, Yamsuan, Yap Christiantel, Yap Christopherson, Yap Edvig, Yap Eric, U Divina Grace, U Jaisel Victoria, Yulo, Zamora Amparo Maria, Zamora Maria Carmen, Zamora Isabel Maria, Zubiri. Second call in consideration, third reading of House Bill number 10142. Abante, Abunda, Acop, Advincula, Alba, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amatong, Aquino, Barzaga, Bautista, Bautista Lim, Biron, Bustos, Co Elizalde, Colada, Cuaresma, Dayanghirang, De Los Santos, Duterte, Ecleo, Enverga, Espares, Fariñas, Fernandez, Frasco, Garcia Vincent, Garin, Goed Christopher, Gonzaga, Gonzales Sandro, Oribata, Co Olga, Co Wilton, Libanan, Lim Kay Chong, Macapagal Arroyo, Maranyon, Marcoleta, Martinez, Mastura, Matibag, Mendoza, Nograles Juan Fidel Felipe, Waminal, Pleito, Primicias Agabas, Remulla, Rodriguez Rufus, Romero, Sagarbaria, Sali, Solon, Suansing Horacio, Tamayo, Tan Samir, Tan Tambut, Ungab, Valmayor, Velasco, Villaferte Luis Raymond, Villaferte Miguel Luis, Villanueva, Villar, Villago.
With 242 members voting in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and 0 abstentions, House Bill number 10142 is hereby approved on third and final reading. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we vote on third reading on House Bill number 9794. And for this purpose, may I request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bill and thereafter to call the roll for nominal voting.
Is there an objection? Chair hears none. The Secretary General is directed to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 9794, an act amending sections 27, 28, 57, 112, 292, 293, 294, 295, 296, 297, 300, 301, 309, 310, and 311, and adding a new section 295-A in the National Internal Revenue Code of 1997 as amended, and for other purposes. Roll call of members in consideration on third reading of House Bill number 9794. Abalos, Abante, Abunda, Acharon, Asidre, Acop, Adyong, Advincula, Agarao, Alba, Albano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez Jose, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Angara, Aquino, Aquino Magsaysay, Arbison, Arenas, Arrogancia, Asistio, Ataide, Aumentado, Malindong, Barba, Barbers, Baronda, Barsaga, Bascug, Bautista, Bautista Lim, Benitez, Bernos, Billones, Biron, Bolilia, Bondok, Bongalon, Bordado, Bosita, Briones, Brosas, Buhain.
Mr. Speaker,
Majority Leader?
Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Brosas of Cabrera Party
Yes.
List, you're recognized, ma'am. Please proceed. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker, my vote is no, and I would like to explain my vote later.
Thank you. Please proceed.
Buhain, Bulutbegtang, Bustos, Cabredo, Cagas, Kahayunuy, Calderon, Calixto, Campos, Cawagdan, Cardema, Cari, Castro France, Castro Jane, Celeste, Chan, Chato, Chua, Shungalao, Co Angelica Natasha, Co Elizalde, Co Pilar, Co Juanco Jaime Eduardo Mark, Co Juanco Mark, Colada, Coliantes, Corvera, Cruz Ambrosio, Cruz Ricardo, Cuwa, Quaresma, Dagook, Dalipe, Dalog, Dayanghirang, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor, Del Mar, De Los Santos, Dimaporo Muhammad Khalid, Dimaporo Siti Amina, Dionisio, Domingo, Duavit, Duhali, Duterte, D. Faustino Ino, D. Faustino Michael Carlos, D. Ian Paul, Ecleo, Emano, Enverga, Escudero, Espares, Espina, Estrella, Udela, Farinas, Fernandez, Ferrer Antonio, Ferrer Juliet Marie, Flores, Fortes, Frasco, Fresnedi, Fuentebella, Galeos, Garcia Albert, Garcia Dante, Garcia Jose Arturo, Garcia Maria Angela, Garcia Pablo John, Garcia Vincent, Guardiola, Garin, Gasataya, Gato, Go Ed Christopher, Go Mark, Goles, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Neptali, Gonzales Sandro, Goriseta, Gico, Gintu, Gulias, Gutierrez, Jaresco, Hataman, Hernandez, Herrera, Horibata, Javier, Co Olga, Co Ricardo, Co Wilton, Konghun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lacson Noel, Lagman, Lagon Daphne, Lagon Sunny,
Mr. Speaker,
A congressman from Mount Bay, please proceed, sir.
my vote is no. I would submit in writing the explanation of my negative vote.
Duly
Thank you,
noted,
Mr. Speaker.
duly noted, Representative Lagman. Please proceed.
Lara, Lasatin, Lee, Legarda, Libanan, Limcaychong, Loyola, Luistro, Lumayag, Macapagal Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Magsino, Malapitan, Mangawang, Manikis, Manuel, Marañon, Marcoleta, Marcos, Mariano Hernandez, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Mastura, Matibag, Matugas, Mendoza, Mercado, Mercado Revilla, Miguel, Momo, Morden, Nava, Nisay, Nograles Juan Fidel Felipe, Nograles Margarita, Nolasco, Waminal, Olaso, Olivares, Ongchuan, Ordanes, Ortega, Oano Dizon, Padiernos, Paduano, Paglas, Palma, Panaligan, Pancho, Panotes, Pascual, Peña, Pimentel, Plaza, Pleito, Primicia Sagabas, Pumaren, Puno, Kimbo, Rama, Rehencia, Remulia, Revilla Bryan, Revilla Monjolo, Reyes, Rilio, Rivera, Robes, Rodriguez Eulogio, Rodriguez Rufus, Roman, Romero, Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Sieda Marie, Romualdo, Romulo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sakaluran, Salceda, Sali, Salimbangon, Salo, Santos, Saulug, Silverio, Singson Richelle, Singson Ronald, Singson Mihan, Solon, Suwan, Swansing Horacio, Swansing Micael Angela, Suarez, Talyado, Tamayo, Tambunting, Tan Joseph, Tan Keith Micah, Tan Reynolds Michael, Tan Samir, Tan Stephen James, Tan Tambut, Tan Chay, Tan Watco, Tariela, Teodoro, Teves, Tiangco, Tieng, Tolentino, Tulfo Irwin, Tulfo Jocelyn, Tulfo Ralph Wendell, Tupas, Tutor, T, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Uy, Valeriano, Valmayor, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velasco, Veloso Tuazon, Vergara, Versosa, Villa, Villafuerte Luis Raymond, Villafuerte Miguel Luis, Villanueva, Villar, Villarasa Suarez, Villarica, Violago, Yamsuan, Yap Christiantel, Yap Christopherson, Yap Edvic, Yap Eric, U Divina Grace, U Jazel Victoria, Yulo, Zamora Amparo Maria, Zamora Maria Carmen, Zamora Isabel Maria Zubiri. Second call of members in consideration on third reading of House Bill number 9794. Abante, Abunda, Acop, Advincula, Alba, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amatong, Aquino, Barzaga, Bautista, Bautista Lim, Biron, Bustos, Co Elizalde, Colada, Cuaresma, Dayang Hirang, De Los Santos, Duterte, Ecleo, Enverga, Espares, Fariñas, Fernandez, Frasco, Garin, Go Ed Christopher, Gonzaga, Gonzales Sandro, Horibata, Co Olga, Co Wilton, Libanan, Lim Kay Chong, Macapagal Arroyo, Marañon, Marcoleta, Martinez, Mastura, Matibag, Nograles Juan Fidel Felipe, Huaminal, Pleito, Primicia Sagabas, Remulla, Rodriguez Rufus, Romero, Sagarbaria, Sali, Solon, Swansing Horacio, Tamayo, Tansamir, Tantambut, Ungab, Valmayor, Velasco, Villafuerte Luis Raymond, Villafuerte Miguel Luis, Villanueva, Villar, Violago.
With 238 members voting in affirmative, 4 in negative, and 2 abstentions, House Bill number 9794 is approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we recognize the Honorable Arlene Brosas to explain her vote.
Gabriela Partilis, Arlene Brosas, you are recognized, ma'am. Please proceed.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this representation vehemently oppose House Bill number 9794, also known as the Create More Bill. Prior to the enactment of the Create Law, the corporate income tax rate stood at 30%. With the implementation of the Create Law, this rate was lowered to 25%. House Bill number 9794 seeks to decrease the corporate income tax rate even further to 20% for domestic and foreign corporations, entering the enhanced deductions regime. Ang panukalang batas na ito ay magbibigay daan para babaan ang corporate income tax na ibinibigay sa mga korporasyon at mga kumpanya. Moreover, in addition to the proposed 20% tax rate cut, the bill introduces additional deductions for firms, including a 200% deduction for power costs and a 100% deduction for expenses related to trade fairs, missions, or exhibitions. Kaya naman posibleng maging zero pa ang tax rate ng mga kumpanya at korporasyon. Sobra-sobra na ang kinikita ng mga malalaking kumpanya, kaya dapat sila ang pinapatawan ng karampatang buwis. Napakabilis ng gobyerno na maningil ng buwis sa mga ordinaryong mamamayan, pero yung mayayaman na may-ari ng kumpanya ay binibigyan pa ng sangkatutak na insentibo. Furthermore, this bill consolidates the authority to grant, approve, and modify tax incentives in the hands of the President. This is highly concerning and arbitrary as this centralizes the power to the Chief Executive. This further exposes the government's anti-worker fiscal policy, which is shaped based on corporate desires rather than what our workers need. Ang daming kaltas sa napakaliit na sweldo ng mga manggagawa habang ang gobyerno ay labis-labis naman ang paglalaan ng proteksyon sa kita ng mga kumpanya. House Bill number 9794 primarily focuses on providing incentives and additional deductions to large corporations to encourage investment in the Philippines. Mr. Speaker, this representation stands for a national industrialization that prioritizes the needs and welfare of the majority rather than catering to the interests of a few privileged corporations. For these reasons, we vote no to House Bill 9794. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Maraming salamat, Congresswoman Brosas. Majority Leader, please.
Mr. Speaker, I move that the Secretary General be directed to immediately transmit to the Senate all the bills that we approved on third and final reading.
There is a motion. Is there an objection? Hearing none, motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, we'd like to acknowledge and welcome to the House of Representatives the guests of House Speaker Martin Romualdez, Representative Maria Carmen Zamora, Representative Nelson Dayang-Hirang, and Representative Alan Duhali. Our guests are KBP officers of Davao del Norte, De Oro, and Oriental, and KBP Northeast Davao chapter officers and members. We have Mr. Raul Antopuesto, Advisor Regional Chairman. We have Samuel Luzon, Paterno Lucero, Billy Danril Dularte, Ricky Diampon, Jasper Magoncia, Manny Pajarito, Tol Tejamo, Noel Kidilla, Erwin Makusang, Manny Autida, Teddy Cabana, and Ruel Dagsangan.
To the guests of Speaker Martin Romualdez, Congresspersons Zamora, Dayang-Hirang, and Duhali, to the KBP officials or officers of Davao del Norte, De Oro, Oriental, and Northeast Davao chapter officers and members, welcome to the House of Representatives. Nasaan ba sila? Good afternoon. Are they here?
Supposed to be.
The KBP officers? Well, anyway, welcome. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, would like to acknowledge and welcome to the House of Representatives the guests of House Speaker Martin Romualdez, Tingog Party List Representative Yeda Romualdez, and Representative Jude Asidre. We have Yusek Mark Jimenez of the Tingog Party, Chairperson of the Tingog Party. Bagong Silangan, Quezon City, Kagawad, Jun Quizon. Southside, Makati, Captain Maribel Frias Vitales. Balilihan, Bohol Province, Mayor Maria Pureza Chato and Raquel Calopea. Cabanatuan, 3rd District, Nueva Ecija, Board Member Jojo Matias. Mindanao, Attorney Mark Peter Kilaneta. From BARM, we have Bay Hasmin Ibrahim. From Davao del Sur, Board Member Lanier Kadungog. Tingog Coordinator Jensen and Sarangani, we have Ariel Miguel Ortila. Dipolog City, former Mayor Flora Villarosa. We also have Tingog Center Managers and staff from Luzon, Tingog Center Managers and staff from Visayas, staff from Mindanao, and our hosts, Tingog Center Managers and staff from the NCR.
Thank you, Majority Leader. To the guests of Speaker Martin Romualdez and Congresspersons Yeda Romualdez and Jude Asidre, led by Yusek Mark Jimenez of Tingog Party Chairperson and officials, welcome to the House of Representatives. Maayong hapon kayo tanan. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, may we welcome to the House of Representatives the guests of Representative Edsel Lagman. They are the members of the Divorce Pilipinas Coalition. We have Ms. AJ Alfafara, Ms. Mila Malikdem, Ms. Evelyn Pologon, Mr. Rex Llanos, Ms. Heidi Sanchez, Ms. Raquel Marquez, Ms. Marcelina Esteban, Ms. Sarah Gion, Ms. Regina Deloso, Ms. Lida Bedia Muleta, Ms. Renaline Cortez, Mr. Bilyamir Cortez, and Ms. Cheryl Estoya.
Thank you, Majority Leader. To my right, upper corner, you have the guests of Albay Representative Edsel Lagman of Divorce Pilipinas Coalition. Welcome to the House of Representatives. Magandang hapon. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we resume the privilege hour.
Privilege R, hereby resume.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we recognize the Honorable Leanda B. Bolilia of the 4th District of Batangas to avail of the privilege hour.
Representative Bulilia of 4th District, Batangas, you're recognized, ma'am. Please proceed.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, good afternoon. This month of March, we observe colon and rectal cancer awareness. These insidious diseases, cancers, have affected and claimed many lives, and to some, this issue may hit closer to home, especially to those who have close friends, relatives, and family that have developed one form or another of colon or rectal cancer. I consider this as a matter of great importance as I speak from personal experience of loss. To begin, let me illustrate how cancer burdens Filipinos. According to the data from the Global Cancer Observatory in the year 2022, for over a 5-year period, the Philippines has had 466 and 12 prevalent cancer cases. 56,912 of these cases are colorectal cancers, making it the second most prevalent type of cancer following breast cancer. In the same year, 188,976 new cancer cases were recorded. Of these new cases, 20,736 are classified as colorectal cancers. Data projections also show that new incidences of colorectal cancers can go up to 41,190 by the year 2045. The perils of colorectal cancer are not just the complications, but also the fact that it is difficult to detect. According to the Department of Health, colorectal cancer shows no symptoms in its early stages. It is usually only when the cancer has spread that its symptoms appear. Recent data from the Philippine Statistics Authority indicate that cancers are the second leading cause of mortality in the Philippines. In the year 2022, Globocan data shows that 113,369 individuals died due to cancer, and 10,692 of these deaths are due to colorectal cancers. My friends and colleagues, colorectal cancer is the top 3 cause of cancer death in the Philippines. As such, the DOH places importance and emphasis on early detection and treatment. Their advice is for individuals at risk for colorectal cancer to undergo regular screenings for the said disease. If detected in early stages, colorectal cancer is treatable and beatable. The DOH states that fecal blood tests and colonoscopies will help detect and diagnose colorectal cancers. The passage of the Regional Specialty Centers Act is a product of Congress' collective effort to address this issue. With its passage, access to procedures to detect colorectal cancer will improve through the establishment of various cancer centers across the country. Fortunately, fecal occult blood tests are covered by Consulta package of PhilHealth. However, Mr. Speaker and dear colleagues, colonoscopies are not covered by Consulta packages. And this can cost anywhere from 3,000 to 20,000 pesos in public hospitals, depending on the type of colonoscopy needed by the patient. Naintindihan naman ng bawat Pilipino ang kahalagahan at benepisyo ng papagiging maagap, lalo na para sa sariling kalusugan. The hospital, the clinic, the doctor is already there, but it still seems so far away from the common tao or common na mamamayan. Dahil mahal ang procedure. Ginugusto ng isipan, kinakailangan ng katawan, pero ang bulsa ang nag-aalangan. According to the data from the Philippine Statistics Authority, out-of-pocket expenditures of Filipinos for healthcare sits at 44.47%, for the year 2022, while government financing is at 44.8%. Malaki pa rin ang ginagastos ng mga Pilipino para sa kanyang kalusugan, and we in Congress are very much aware of the financial ruin and burden a medical condition can bring to the common Filipino household. I do acknowledge that we are at a better standing compared to where we were 10 to 15 years ago in terms of out-of-pocket expenditures, but there is still much that can be done. Given these facts, where do we go from here? I call the DOH and the PhilHealth to thoroughly study the inclusion of colonoscopies in the coverage of the PhilHealth Consulta package and for further improvement of the C packages for colorectal cancers. As I have said earlier, 10,692 individuals died in 2022 due to colorectal cancers. Globocan projections estimate that by 2045, there will be 20,450 more new incidents of colorectal cancers and 11,854 more lives will be taken away. Mr. Speaker and their colleagues, I make this statement out of the steadfast belief that early detection and treatment of cancer may be cheaper in the long run and may have better odds to succeed in treatment compared to late-stage treatment. The fight against cancer is also a fight against time. The longer the inaction, the greater damage it can potentially do to an individual. This is why I stress that policy change must be done at the soonest possible time. Utilizing Consulta to conduct population-based screenings for colorectal cancers will save lives. Further, PhilHealth coverage of the diagnostic procedures may help promote better health-seeking behavior among Filipinos. Mr. Speaker, colleagues in the House of Representatives, I end my speech with a thought in mind. Sa ating pagtungo sa bagong Pilipinas, kailangan natin ang mga pulisiya na maglilinang sa pagiging maagap ng Pilipino. And what better way to promote forward thinking by enabling Filipinos to take action with regards to one's health. Maraming salamat. Magandang hapon po.
Thank you. Maraming salamat, Representative Bulilia of the 4th District of Batangas. Majority Leader, please.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we refer the speech of the Honorable Bulilia to the Committee on Rules for its appropriate action.
There's a motion for its referral. Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is thereby approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we recognize the Honorable Representative Jude A. Asidre of Tingog Party List to avail of the privilege hour.
The representative of the Tingog Party List, Representative Jude A. Asidre, is recognized. Please proceed, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Speaker, distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today I stand before you to share the remarkable story of Tingog Party List's mission of a caring governance, a mission that has touched the lives of countless Filipinos across the nation. From our home region of Eastern Visayas, this mission has inspired the growth of Tingog Party List into a nationwide network of 114 Tingog centers scattered strategically throughout the Philippines, exemplifying our unwavering commitment to serve the people with compassion and dedication. We welcome this afternoon to our house the men and women who every day ensure the effective operations and efficient management of our Tingog centers. Caring governance is not merely a slogan for us. It is a way of life, a philosophy that guides every decision we make and every action we take, the very fabric that brings all of us together in this shared mission of transforming care into action. At the core of this mission is the belief that governance should be about more than just titles and positions. It should be about people, their needs, their hopes, and their dreams. Our mission of a caring governance must set the difference between a politics that exploits and a politics that has service as its heart. Our Tingog centers, therefore, are not mere structures. They are platforms for support and care for those in need. Whether it is providing financial assistance to those in crisis situations, offering medical assistance to the infirm, creating livelihood opportunities to families, bringing relief to those affected by disasters, or extending educational opportunities to the youth, our Tingog centers are always there, ready to lend a helping hand to anyone who seeks it. Through our Tingog centers, we have seen firsthand how a little bit of care and compassion can go a long way in building trust, institutionalizing accountability, and fostering solidarity. Tingog Party List, however, is not alone in this crusade. In fact, this is a cause that we closely share with our fellow party list groups here in Congress, that of advancing a culture of a caring governance in our nation. Whether in their legislative work here inside the halls of the House of Representatives or the programs and projects they bring to our communities, our different party list groups have contributed significantly towards the realization of a robust culture of caring governance. Contrary to what many would otherwise believe, Tingog Party List, as well as our other party list groups, have proven time and again of our unbending commitment and strong ability to amplify the voices of those who are often overlooked and left unheard, whether it is in advocating for better access to education, healthcare, and livelihood opportunities, or pursuing for policies and programs that prioritize the needs of the most vulnerable members of our society. Mr. Speaker, dear colleagues, as we welcome into this House our Tingog Center partners from different parts of the country, allow me to reiterate the need for our sustained action towards forging a truly caring Filipino society, one that is built on a three-point covenant with the people, a caring community, a caring economy, and lastly, a caring governance. In building a caring community, we must work hard to provide full social protection for those who have less in life, families living in poverty, persons with disabilities, women and the elderly, through access to basic social services. In a caring community, no one is left behind. In creating a caring economy, we must be fully committed to push strongly for inclusive economic growth and provide every family with the opportunity to break free from poverty and achieve a dignified quality of life by building an economic ecosystem that encourages more investments, resulting in more jobs, promoting agricultural modernization, upholding the welfare of our workers, strengthening entrepreneurship, constructing needed public infrastructure, and implementing sustainable livelihood programs. In establishing a caring governance, we must advocate for greater empathy, inclusion, and responsiveness in public service, increasing public accountability and transparency, strengthening our local governments, mainstreaming disaster management, ensuring sustainable urban and regional planning, and institutionalizing participatory governance by enabling the people to directly assist and participate in the national policy-making process. In closing, our Tingog centers are living proofs of what caring governance can achieve. They are a testament to the power of compassion, inclusion, and empathy. They are a reminder that no matter how big the challenges we face, we can overcome them if we work together and care for one another. Mr. Speaker, dear colleagues, may today remind us that by putting our acts together, we can make a difference in the lives of our fellow Filipinos and build a nation that we can all be proud of. For love of country is made concrete and real through genuine service and caring governance. Thank you very much. Madamo nga salamat.
Maraming salamat. Thank you very much, Representative Asidre of Tingog Party List. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move that we refer the speech of the Honorable Asidre to the Committee on Rules for its appropriate action.
There's a motion for its referral. Any objection? Hearing none, motion is thereby approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, there being no member who wishes to avail of the privilege hour, I move that we close the privilege hour.
There's a motion to close the privilege hour. Any objection? Hearing none, motion to terminate or close is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, may we acknowledge and welcome to the House of Representatives the guests of Representative Steve Chongbian Solon of the Lone District of Sarangani. We have Rikina Ina Daven Borromeo, RMN Sergeant Station Manager, and we also have Charito Chat Ansagay, the new stinger of ABS-CBN Corporation.
Thank you, Majority Leader. To the guests of Representative Steve Chongbian Solon, Lone District of Sarangani, of the RMN Sergeant Station Manager and Youth Stinger, ABS-CBN, welcome to the House of Representatives. Maayong hapon. Thank you, Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move to designate Representative Loreto B. Acharon, Vice Representative Juliet Marie De Leon Ferrer to the Bicameral Conference Committee on the disagreeing provisions of House Bill numbers 9284 and 3917 and Senate Bill number 2432 on the amendment of the Anti-Agricultural Smuggling Act of 2016.
There's a motion for a designation. As stated, any objection? Hearing none, motion is thereby approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, may we acknowledge and welcome to the House of Representatives the guests of Speaker Ferdinand Martin Romualdez, Honorable Yeda Marie Romualdez, and Honorable Jude Asidre. The said visitors are barangay captains and mayor from Region 8. We have Honorable Francisco Villamor, Honorable Rodrigo Almaden, Honorable Carlito Olimberio, Honorable Carlo Tiolo, Honorable Jimmy Verona, Honorable Sir Riolo Tolibas, Honorable Gervasio Boco, Honorable Nilda Redonia, Honorable Wilma Perez, Honorable Ernesto Basas Jr., Honorable Efren Merilo, Honorable Reynaldo Musca, Honorable Herlindo Comejo, Honorable Raquel Gadil, Honorable Reynan Leona, Honorable Ludivina Ladan, Honorable Romeo de la Cruz, Honorable Julian Modesto, Honorable Rosaria Abanis, Honorable Rosari Ann Flores, Honorable Jesse Molon, Honorable Fred Nirza, Honorable Emma Tolibas, Honorable Florentino Panzo, Honorable Jerry Kawuntik, Honorable Floro Juanites Jr., Honorable Leonel Badana, Honorable Arturo de San Miguel, Honorable Antonio Tuanyo, Honorable R.G. Cinco, Honorable Rolando Palo, Honorable Joel Logrino, Honorable Constancia Salarda, Honorable Feliciana Cinco, Honorable Zosimo Payuyao, Honorable Hanilin Costianiano, Honorable Roel Tondo, Honorable Irene Macera, Honorable R.J. Frank Soliva, Honorable Jeffrey Dandan, Honorable Josephine Angelo, Honorable Romel Costianiano, Honorable Marites Salvania, Honorable Ariel Palabio, Honorable J. Arcena, Honorable Maria Martina Jimenez, Honorable Erwin Morabe, Honorable Melchor Games, Honorable Nicolas Arcena, Honorable Dominico Tobilla, Honorable Romulo Vertudes, Honorable Alex Miralles, Honorable Rogi Buendia, and Honorable Ernie Lazarte.
to the barangay captains and mayors of Region 8, guests of Speaker Martin Romualdez, and Representatives Romualdez, Ieda Marie, and Jude Isidre. Welcome to the House of Representatives. May hapon. Majority Leader,
Mr. Speaker, I move that we suspend session until tomorrow, March 19 at 3 p.m. in the afternoon.
March 19. Yes, March 19. Session is suspended, as stated, March 19, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Thank you. Session suspended. Ano kung 18 pa lang ngayon?